This video explores one aspect of the decision of the age at which to claim Social Security benefits. In particular, this video studies the marginal rate of return which arises by delaying claiming benefits by 1 year, assuming the person in question makes the decision in the month of her or his birthday. Nothing in this video is financial advice, and I am not a financial advisor. I am examining some simple mathematics that arise from Social Security Administration rules, and this video is solely for educational purposes. Let's consider an example. Anne will turn 62 in 2026, and her full retirement age benefit, or her primary insurance amount, or PIA, is $2,000. How does her choice of age to begin Social Security benefits as her claiming age affect her financial future? It might be important to know how her benefit increases by waiting a year, because she can either claim at a certain age and either spend or invest the funds, or waiting a year and receiving a larger benefit. Knowing the rate of return for delaying is an important factor in these calculations. For instance, if you decided to consider claiming at age 62, her benefit would be $1,400. If over the course of 12 months, that would amount to $16,800 in benefits. If she waited a year, her benefit would be $1,500, and the rate of return, $1,500, is a 7.14% increase over $1,400. So to know what the best decision is, at least with this aspect of the claiming age decision, you need to know what the various marginal rates are. For someone born in 1960 or later, this table represent these marginal rates. For example, if a person with a PIA of $2,000 was considering retiring at age 64, their benefit would be $1,600 a month. If they were considering the possibility of waiting until age 65, their benefit would be $1,734. That would be an 8.38% increase in their benefit over their age 64 benefit. If a person was born between 1943 and 1954, then their marginal rates of return are given in this table. So for instance, if someone was deciding between retiring at age 64 and 65, the age 65 benefit would be a 7.61% increase over the age 64 benefit. And if a person was waiting until age 70, their age 70 benefit would be a 6.45% increase over their age 69 benefit. For someone born in 1955, the equivalent table is given here. Now, if a person's PIA wasn't $2,000, it was, say, $4,000 or $1,000, then the benefit amounts would change. If the PIA was $4,000, you would double the benefit amount. If it was $1,000, you'd cut it in half. But the percentage gains, the marginal rates, would not change. They would be the same no matter what the PIA was. So, for instance, for a person born in 1955 with a PIA of $2,000, if they were debating between retiring at age 65 and 66, the 66 age benefit would be 7.27% higher than the age 65 benefit. For a person born in 1956, the marginal rates, for instance, if you waited from 62 to 63, you'd get a 6.89% benefit increase. If you waited from age 65 to age 66, you'd get a 7.35% increase benefit. If you waited from age 69 to 70, you'd get a 6.59% benefit increase. For a person born in 1957, the marginal rates are given in this table. And for instance, for a person who's debating between retiring at age 66 and 67, the age 67 benefit would be a 7.55% increase over the age 66 benefit. For someone born in 1958, the various marginal rates are given here. For instance, a person considering retiring at age 68 compared with age 67, the age 68 benefit would be a 7.79% increase over the age 67 benefit. For someone considering retiring at age born in 1959, the marginal rates are here, so the age 65 benefit is an 8.26% increase over the age 64 benefit. And the age 70 benefit is a 6.82% increase over the age 69 benefit. So a person, say, deciding between age 66 and 65, might say, if I wait until I'm 66, I can get a 7.52% increase in my Social Security benefit. Or I could take my benefits, start my benefits when I turn 65 and receive $1,756 per month for those 12 months and invest that money. Could I do better than 7.52% that I would receive by waiting a year and collecting that benefit? Of course, the 7.52% increase is a lifelong benefit. Now, Social Security benefits are adjusted by month and year when the benefits are claimed. In the tables above, it's assumed that people claim their benefits on the month of their birthdays for the sake of simplicity. However, the Social Security Administration will increase one's benefits month by month, and you can find websites that will show you how much you'll receive by waiting, for instance, by claiming at age 65 in 6 months, as an example. But once a person reaches full retirement age, the benefit increase is the same for everyone, independent of when they were born. For each year, or each month that a person delays after full retirement age, they receive 0.2% of their PIA for each month of delay. Now, once a person reaches full retirement age, this is a fixed amount. It's 0.2% of their PIA. So, for instance, with a person with a PIA of $2,000, they receive a $13.33 increase in their benefit for each month that they delay. This increase is not a 0.667% monthly increase or an 8% annual increase of their benefit. It is an 8% annual increase of their PIA. So this fixed addition gets smaller and smaller the longer and longer they delay, even though it's the same fixed amount. So the Social Security Administration will tell you that your benefit increases by 8% per year through delayed retirement credits. This is true and false. Let's say someone's born between 1943 and 1954, and assuming they have a PIA of $2,000. Well, you can see that the benefit they will receive will be 8% of their $2,000, or $160 for each year that they delay. So from 66 to 67, they get $160 a month more. If they wait from 66 to 68, they get $320. That is $160 more than at 67. So they get $320 more per month by delaying to age 68. At age 70, they receive $160 per year. They delayed it for 4 years. So they receive $640 more at age 70 than they would at age 66. However, an 8% benefit would mean you get 8% of the previous year. So from 67, you get 2160, the same as you would as advertised. But from 67 to 68, in order to get a 8% increase of 2160, you would need to get 2333. From age 68 to 69, your benefit once again would be $160 more. But in order to get 8% of 2333, you would need to receive 2519. And if you wait until age 70, your actual benefit increase would be $640, but an 8% per year increase would mean you should get 2721. So that's $80 more approximately. So you have to understand what the Social Security Administration is saying when they say you get an 8% per year benefit increase by delaying. That's true and false. Now, there are many factors which affect claiming age. For instance, taxability of benefits, sequence of return risks. If you're in a couple, then the larger wage earner and the lower wage earner might have different claiming ages in optimal situation, longevity risk, Roth conversions, and other things. We'll consider other videos in these topics in the future.